Snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go here from Mile High. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
We gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up.
Buffalo 18! Come on, come on. That's ready.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll get the bounty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the first down, a gain of 13.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Chiefs nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Again to Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This a 57-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard run.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one is good. And the Broncos go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Big play for KC. It's a gain of 34. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
34 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. From a little further back is 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second TD catch of the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. 45 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground.
Only at the 6-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Get it. Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he's trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitting slant there from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now give up the middle, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first. Touchdown, Broncos.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, that offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. Broncos move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there, and the Chiefs have a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, KC.
33-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again.
Quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here comes 2nd and 4. To the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now, faking the give. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, like, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Mustang 19. Head.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The third quarter begins with a run. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. A run here with Mitchell. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
On the ready. Got me lying. Come on.
The RPO, that one is complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That is hot. What a throw. Denver.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Give up the middle for Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Tag! 19!
Up the middle they go. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Denver first down.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box.
Here we go.
And then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field for that passing game.
And the Broncos are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Ready! Ready!
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point is good. Broncos are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one will be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
38, Chiefs 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Broncos.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Red zone now. Hill. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Flush to his right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Chiefs 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
first and 10. They'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Here we go! Here we go! Ready?
He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense, they were ready for it. They were all over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And a first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The kicker on
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break! Ready?
Drive the start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now give on the ground, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Okay, ready?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Ready?
It's 3rd down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. First down, Broncos.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Whoa! That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now a toss play, running left, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down.
19-18.
Here's a toss, right side.
Another carry for the running back. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try to run. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will